I visited Cotonou, the business capital of Benin Republic. We visited their companies, we spoke to their founders, and we experienced their culture. The goal behind this project is majorly to achieve 4 things. The first one is to identify new markets for founders to expand to. Secondly, to identify new markets for investors to deploy capital to. Thirdly, to identify new regions across Africa for digital nomads that are looking to relocate. And lastly, to build a bridge between Nigeria, my home country, and other countries across the continent. All right, let's dive in. Welcome to Cotonou! The first thing you do when you get into Benin is to buy and register an MTN SIM card. As MTN is the predominant telco within the country, and the country is also very dependent on mobile money transactions, which you cannot do without a registered MTN SIM card. The MTN SIM card will also come in very handy for apps like GoZem, which you can use to order rides, for your grocery shopping, and even buy food via their platform. So guys, we're here to see John, a digital nomad from Nigeria who has relocated to Cotonou, Benin Republic. So come with me, let's see how he's doing. Upon arriving in Cotonou, I heard that there were a few tech bros from Nigeria, and instantly I just knew I had to visit. My expedition started off from John's residence. John is a digital nomad from Nigeria who has been living in Cotonou for a little over a year. I was very curious to know why John chose Cotonou of all places to live in, and he highlighted 4 reasons why he chose Cotonou.
So for someone like me that work in tech, the fact that I can go out anytime with my laptop and no policeman is stopping me, harassing me because I'm a young person with this kind of hair that is carrying a laptop, that alone gives me so much rest of mind. It's something that I can't trade for anything else.
Just for context, you work in the tech space as an engineer.
I used to do full stack, web, and then I also did mobile, but now my concentration is on XR, so anything AR, VR, MR, and then AI.
Oh, wow.
So the moment I realized that here there's 24/7 electricity, I just decided that, okay, let me give it a try.
But what of food? How is it easy for you to get around with food?
I think most of the things I ate and most of the produce I had in Nigeria, I could still access them here. I realized that they have some variant. Like the first day I tried to make egusi soup here, I could not get it. I looked everywhere. I had to use one leaf like that. I was like elephant's ear. That's what they have here.
This project wouldn't have been possible without our official sponsor, Kura.
Making and receiving payments as well as swapping currencies across Africa is very difficult.
Why is it difficult to swap currencies in Africa?
This is what my partners Kura are looking to solve.
Kura is a Pan-African payment infrastructure offering a robust payment API for payment collections, disbursement, and conversions for businesses across Africa. Kura services enable global companies to scale rapidly on the continent. With a single integration, Kura powers businesses to accept payments such as cards, mobile money, and bank transfers. Kura also powers payouts and settle across multiple countries. Payments can be collected in Kenyan shillings, Nigerian naira, euros, pounds, and USD, and payouts can be made in same currencies. Kura is building a safe and seamless payment experience for Africa, all via a single API. A tech expedition to Benin cannot be complete without visiting one of the biggest and most active tech companies in the country, GoZem. GoZem, founded in Togo by Gregory Costamagna, Raphael Dana, and Emeka Ajene, is the first super app in Benin.
Nous permettons quand même à toute la population aujourd'hui d'avoir accès à toute une gamme de services. On parlait du transport, du e-commerce, de la billetterie et plein d'autres choses.
GoZem offers diverse transportation services, including motorcycle taxis, car taxis, and tricycle taxis, as well as delivering food items and parcels and other financial services to its customers in Benin.
Now, as I said, we have many things on one platform. It's like when you use GoZem, that's why we call it super app. You can do many things. Instead of having an app for food, instead of having an app for transport, instead of having an app for the digital payment, you have all in one.
GoZem is estimated to have over 12,000 unique drivers earning a decent income across West and Central Africa.
Of Africa, c'est bon, Gozem, prenez Gozem. Mes amis, déplacez-vous avec Gozem, partout où vous irez au Bénin. Gozem est partout au Bénin, déplacez-vous avec ça. C'est très bon, les prix sont abordables. Vous avez 3 options, vous avez basique, vous avez clean plus, vous avez confort.
And that was an amazing time with the Gozen team here in Cotonou, Benin. We learned a lot about their impact and the plans for the future. I visited perhaps one of the most exciting places in Cotonou. AS World Tech, founded by Richard Odrado, is a company that manufactures smart devices in Cotonou. AS World Tech manufactures smart glasses, smart wristwatches, and computers. I was curious to know what AS stood for, and I found out that AS stood for Asuka Spirit, which means brave, courageous, and not stopping until the work gets done spirit. AS World Tech has the company logo, Let's Shine Together, and Richard emphasizes that the goal of the company is to empower Africans with all the tools and resources that they need to build innovative solutions across Africa.
We want to make smart devices affordable for Africa.
It was really exciting to see that an indigenous African brand is capable of building smart devices that disrupt the way the world does its work. Here's one story I found really interesting. Hanix, a local tech hub run by students in Cotonou, led by Stephen Nakaja.
We are Anis. Anis is a hub to improve or to provide tech solutions.
Hanix is a team of passionate students who push through the boundaries of technology to solve some of Africa's biggest problems through digital solutions.
My name is Dumate Linson.
I'm Karen Rejas, software engineer.
I'm currently learning cybersecurity.
And I'm currently a student in cybersecurity information.
I'm working with Harnix, an Africa startup that builds solutions to improve African people's lives.
The hub is currently being funded through projects that the students get from companies to build solutions such as softwares, mobile applications, and web applications. These members of the Hanix Hub are able to hone their skills through these projects that they get during development. It was really a sight to behold. Etri Labs is a more structured and advanced hub in Cotonou.
Team winner by Etri Labs!
The contrast between Hanix, a tech hub run by students, and Etri Labs is what really makes our expedition very exciting. The fact that we can hear all perspectives and see the different experiences is what brings the expedition all together. Etri Labs is a hub for entrepreneurs building innovative solutions, building a sustainable ecosystem through programs and training accessible to all, offering acceleration programs and promoting digital innovation by providing digital solutions to entrepreneurs across the country. I got to witness firsthand one of their programs called Whisper, which started in 2015. Whisper is a digital innovation training program for women, equipping these women with all the skills they need to thrive in the current economy.
Hello, I'm Victoire Logun, and I learn digital marketing at Etri Lab.
I'm Bribera Agosu, and I'm learning web development.
Whisper provides training in programming, digital innovation through digital marketing, and entrepreneurship.
Traveling and navigating different African cities can be a hassle, and that is why I partnered with City Square Africa, our destination partners. City Square Africa is your one-stop shop for great vacation packages, anti-burnout solutions, and real estate deals. On the City Square Africa platform, customers can access exclusive real estate investment opportunities, purchase properties, and vacation packages. City Square Africa also offers buy now, pay small and mortgage facilities, which customers can take advantage of to finance their purchase with ease.
I also visited the City Open Park, which prides itself with the popular slogan, working with an idea and work out with a prototype. The City Open Park is part of the City project, which is a project initiated by the government. The park aims to develop the innovative spirit in the country and host several components of the City project, such as X-Tech Lab, the first research platform in sub-Saharan Africa dedicated to the use of X-ray in health, agriculture, energy, and environmental studies. Tech IMA, a collaborative and training program focused on computer-aided design for manufacturing and prototyping.
So here at the Makerspace, we help people who have ideas to concretize their ideas. So we give them access to machine, to technical resources and human resources also, and space, all of the stuff they need to make a prototype of the idea.
Teen IMA, a program for discovery of new technology solutions to young folks aged 8 to 18, basically to orient them and introduce them to the use of technology. And lastly, the IMA Studio, a space dedicated to the creation of multimedia content for both vlog, podcast, and photography. A key highlight for me on this trip was my visit to Alain Bagudi, who is the CEO of the Digital World Technologies and also works very closely with the government. One of the feedback I got from my visit to his office was the need for collaboration between Nigeria and Benin, especially for key projects and training, as one of the key needs for Benin is having training programs and also access to technical talents when required. Apart from the companies visited, I got a general sense of how vibrant the tech ecosystem in Cotonou is. I saw how the drivers of the Gozem app were able to earn a living by driving and earning, and how the MTN Momo agents simplified the lives of people looking to carry out transactions like paying light bills and other bills. It was really a fascinating sight to see. Who would have thought that Benin was actually this advanced in technology? I definitely wouldn't visit a new country without trying out the food, experiencing the culture, and connecting with the people. Nah, I'm not doing that. I enjoyed the food, was fascinated by the culture, and loved the people.
Movement during the expedition was seamless thanks to our logistic partner, O-Trade. O-Trade is a logistic company in Benin that offers executive vehicles and drivers in the country. If you're looking to move in style while in Benin, then you should definitely reach out to O-Trade.
My expedition to Benin ended in a meet and greet event where I had the opportunity to connect with a few stakeholders and enthusiasts in the city. I had the opportunity to share my experiences, and of course, we extracted a lot of lessons from my story. We identified some opportunities to collaborate, and I was bided a happy farewell. It was an amazing experience overall, and I'm looking forward to coming back to Benin. Contrary to my previous opinions, the tech ecosystem in Benin is actually very alive. Although something stood out for me, and that was the presence of a lot of tech hubs with early stage and idea stage companies and founders, which indicated the beginning of a new tech era in Benin. There was also a very large gap that was noted, and that was the absence of mid-level and growth stage companies. But after that, you see a lot of companies that have expanded into the region, indicating that there's an opportunity that currently exists, and a lot of people are beginning to look into this region. It was an overall exciting experience for me, having met with amazing people, connected with a lot of founders, and met people at the hubs who are very excited about building solutions that exist to the problems that Africans currently have. I would recommend anyone looking to go build in Benin. Apart from the language barrier, Cotonou to me represents a place where you can go build out your amazing tech ideas, particularly because of the infrastructure that exists, from the internet to the electricity, and of course the government's intentionality in building a thriving tech ecosystem. I must say, I was really impressed by everything I saw, and I would definitely recommend Cotonou as a new tech destination for anyone that's considering new destinations across Africa. I look forward to visiting my next country and hope to connect with you soon. The tech ecosystem in Benin is alive. Come invest in Benin.